Hello, my name is John Botting, and I'm an instructor at a university. I teach English for academic purposes. And today I'm going to tell you about the most important difference between a sentence, a paragraph, and an essay. Now, when I ask students, what's the main difference between a sentence, paragraph, and essay, they usually tell me it's the length. How many words are in there? And yes, this is correct. A sentence is short. Maybe it has 8 or 10 words. I don't know. And then a paragraph is longer. It has 2 or 3 or 4 sentences. So maybe it has 25 words or 40 words. And then an essay can have thousands of words in it. So yes, they're right. The length is one thing that's different, but that's not the most important difference. The most important difference is about these things up here. It's about ideas. So if we imagine a sentence is a small box, and we imagine a paragraph is a medium-sized box, and we imagine that an essay or a report is a very big box, well, we can't fit so many ideas in the small box, which is a sentence. Generally, we put just maybe one idea into the sentence, into the box that is a sentence, and then it's full, right? And if we have another idea, we create another sentence. It's important that the sentence be clear and readable. Now, a paragraph has several sentences. So, several sentences about the same topic. So we have maybe 1, 2, or 3, 4, maybe 4 ideas into the paragraph. But in an essay, we have many ideas that we put in there. They can all be kind of related around the same theme, or maybe they're comparing and contrasting different things. Basically, an essay is a discussion. It's a long discussion with many different ideas. And as students for English for academic purposes, we need to learn how to control those ideas and arrange those ideas. And we usually make a writing outline, and we learn how to structure all of those ideas. And then we think about what kinds of paragraphs we want to have, and we think about what kind of sentences we want to have inside the paragraphs. But really, the most important difference between sentence, paragraph, and essay is how many ideas we're working with. If I ask you a question like, what is your name? You might say, my name is Julie. It's really only one idea, and we only need a sentence for that. Yeah? If I say something like, ask you, what's your favorite holiday and why? You might say, oh, New Year's Eve or New Year's Day is my favorite holiday, and here are 2 or 3 reasons why. And you can do that in a paragraph, very nicely in a paragraph. If you wanted to make that into an essay, it might be a little more difficult. Definitely something like, what's your name? To take that one idea and put it in a big box, it's not enough ideas for the big box. The big box is almost empty. If you have only one idea in there, it's not enough. Or even 2 or 3 ideas, it's not enough for the big box. One idea for the sentence, 2 or 3 ideas for the paragraph, and then many ideas for the big box. So the big box will be made up of, what happens is we take the sentence and we put 2 or 3 or 4 sentences into the medium-sized box, and that makes a paragraph. And then we take how many medium-sized boxes, and we put it in the big box. How many? I don't know. You can have an essay that's 4 or 5 paragraphs to many paragraphs and many pages. But the most important thing to remember is it's about the ideas. These things up here, the ideas, those are the most important thing. And we have to know how many ideas do we have, and that tells us which one we're using, a sentence, a paragraph, or an essay. And as we go up into paragraph and essay, we need to think a bit more about the structure of what we're saying and how the ideas work together. Okay, I think I'll stop there. Just to review very quickly, the most important difference between sentence, paragraph, and essay is about how many ideas each one can hold. Take care.